What's going on, guys? Your boy Amazing. We're back with another video, and in today's video, guys, me going over my 12 million BoxCC global account and how I was actually able to hit the 12 million BoxCC as of recent. So let's hop into the video. Before we actually hop into the video, make sure to subscribe to your boy Amazing. We are on the road to the 40,000 subscribers. If you guys have not hit that subscribe button already, definitely make sure to, as your boy has been grinding through this anniversary. If you want to see more content like this, definitely let me know. And with that out of the way, let's kind of discuss how I was able to get the 12 million BoxCC threshold so that you guys can use my tips to actually increase your own account as well. So mainly what I did, guys, is I had a ton of SA coins, man. I had it was a crazy amount. Like if I go to my coin shop here, right, I had about 2,000 SR coins. I had about 50 like actual SSR coins. And so what I decided I was gonna do was like, okay, let me just start super awakening some of my older SR characters so that I can get some extra GP. And I think the GP actually did make a fairly substantial increase. So if we actually go to starting grade here, I do actually have a lot of my SR characters already fully super awakened. Like if we go to the bottom here, it's all just SSR. So all my SR characters are fully super awakened, from the bottom being this Meliodas here, and you guys can just scroll up and see that they're all done already. Now obviously for a lot of you guys, you're not going to be able to have a ton of SA coins, and so that is fair. But what you can do to kind of counteract that as well is what you can do is SA every single person to at least SA1, because you do get that initial boost from SA, which is not too bad. So if you actually go to the initial boost here, most of the time it's actually going to give you an HP increase, which is pretty good. So as long as you're giving like SA1 to your entire box, that's going to be a really substantial BoxCC increase, and you definitely want to do it, as well as the fact you're also going to be getting constellation because you are getting GP for every time you super awaken a character. So now if we actually go back here to my box, guys, I want to kind of talk about how I was able to increase it from because before I was actually at the 12 million, I was around like 11.8 million. So I was actually closing in on the 12 million BoxCC. But what I did was I actually went in my inventory here and I used the boxes that they gave out during the anniversary. So if you guys don't know, if you go to the Hawk jumping box event and we go to the list here, you guys can see that these boxes right here, right, the SR equipment gift box, the SR equipment gift box, the R1, right, like these equipment gift boxes, I opened all of them and gave the gear to all my characters that, you know, did not have gear already. So if we actually go to my equipment here, I know Purgatory Bond actually did give him one of these sets, because you guys can see here, if we look at the percents, everything is 15% on this set, and it's just completely free. So you can just slap this on any character in your box and you can start filling it out to get more CC for your box, right? So like a lot of the characters down here, like I did it for my Fraudulent as well. Obviously when you're actually running Fraudulent, you want to take this off, but you know, for the BoxCC purposes, you can actually have it on. And yeah, I pretty much just went through like all my characters in my box, guys, and just, you know, started giving them HP defense, leveling up the bottom pieces as well. And this is pretty much what I've been able to do lately, so that I was able to push my BoxCC. So you guys can see as I scroll through all these characters, they all either have an attack crit set or an HP defense set, mainly because if I want to make a set in the future, I could just go to one of these characters and then just swap out the gear sets myself and engrave the pieces and level it up and all that good stuff. So there really is not too much of a, you know, an issue. And the main way you're actually going to be able to, you know, acquire all this gear as well is by going to the equipment section right here. And because it's during a, you know, festival celebration, it should be half stamina. I don't know if the half stamina is still out on JP or not, but I think it is available on global right now. Yeah, so half stamina is still going to be available, and the reason why this is so good is because after 8 runs, no matter what, you are guaranteed the copy of the gear piece that you are going for. So let's say I was like, okay, I go to my box here and I'm like, okay, I'm missing a lot of HP pieces. I need some more HP pieces for my characters because, you know, not a lot of them have it. Like my Trader Melly here, he doesn't even have gear on, so I need to give him some HP defense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to go to the equipment section of the battle area, and we're gonna actually go over here and I'm gonna click on the HP. I'm gonna press go now, and it's gonna send me over to the free stage farming stage that you need to clear 8 times to actually get a guaranteed SSR piece. And the reason why I do this every single time is because you're always guaranteed one of these pieces every 8 runs, and you cycle through. So like as an example here, I'll just skip to get the 8 runs just for the example here so you guys can see how it works. But pretty much you do the 8 runs, you're guaranteed to get at the very end, you get the SSR piece. So even if you don't drop an SSR piece, you go to the mission right here, and so I'm going to clear it. I'm going to accept the mission. Boom. I'm going to get the gear piece. And now I can actually give that to my Meliodas. And I can start this next one here so that we're able to get another piece of the set. Now, when building sets on gear for characters for your box CC, I would recommend, if you guys are planning on using the gear in the future, you definitely want to make it in this manner. So you have the HP pieces on the bottom. You have the middle pieces being your defense. So you want to do like HP defense, right? So the middle pieces being defense and the top pieces being HP as well. And the reason why this is so important, guys, is because when you are using gear in the future and you're swapping out gear sets, having the middle pieces being the ones that you swap out because you're putting less investment in them is going to be really, really beneficial. As an example here, if we go to my Trader Meliodas and I put on his actual attack crit set, you can see here that the middle pieces are obviously defense rolls and I'm running crit damage. But let's say I was like, okay, maybe I want to run like HP crit damage, right? So instead of running my HP defense that I have here, I can actually remove these pieces and I can actually switch on to my crit damage pieces so that I don't have to mess up the entire gear set, right? I could just completely switch them just like that, and boom, I have an HP crit damage Trader Meliodas. Right, so that's going to be one of the things that I like to do personally to be able to mix and match my gear a little bit better. And it also helps as well because I don't have to put much investment in the rolls on the middle pieces because defense as a stat is less valuable than HP and attack. So just something to think about. But yeah, moving on. Yeah, slapping gear on your entire box is going to be the way to go. If you do want to get a substantial increase early on, I would recommend probably rare gear. At least for the bottom pieces as well, because what you want to do with the rare gear is, since you have gold, a ton of gold by the way, if you guys watch my gold guide, you can re-roll the R pieces with gold and you're able to get any rolls you pretty much are going for, and specifically you want to get 15% HP on as many R pieces as you can. You obviously can give characters like SSR pieces, and I think this is fine overall anyway too, because in the long run, you're eventually going to want to have all your pieces SSR anyway. But you know, having SSR gear on all your characters is going to be nice because then you could just swap out the gear and you can actually use it for like one of your main characters if you do want to make a set, which is why I kind of just slap on HP defense on like every character in my box, just so that, you know, in the future I'm like, okay, let me make a Golden Wings Elaine UR gear set, and I just, you know, take this gear and I just level it up and boom, I have a new UR gear set. So that's pretty much how I go about it and how I actually increase my box CC, guys. But pretty much you want to do Super Awakening your characters, at least SA1 your entire box. It's going to be a fairly substantial you know, increase right there. But remember, only do this once you know, achieve the point in the game where you've worked on all your really good characters already. I don't want you guys going through your box just essaying everyone if you still have to work on the 1 ultimate, your LR Meliodas, your Purgatory Meli. Do not do this unless you are a endgame player. Just something I wanted to specify there. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below if any of these tips helped you guys out. I think this is you know, pretty helpful in that, you know, if you guys are trying to push your box CC, you could definitely increase it a lot. You know, I finally hit the 12 million and I think I could probably push the 13 million. I actually thought about it and I think it is doable. So maybe on you know, my Grand Cross streams, I'll kind of grind out my box CC here. But yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching the video. I hope this was helpful and I hope you guys learned something throughout the video. But that's gonna be it, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace out and have a great rest of your day.